She had anxiety and wasn't sure of the proper outlet. She felt like her friends would judge her and shame her for the feelings she was having. Eventually, she got the help she needed, allowing her to then open up to her peers.
Now, this story probably made you feel something in here. And the fact is that there's millions like it, and people can't share them. They're afraid to share with their peers because they don't want to be annoying or attention-seeking, and there's not an openness in a peer community.
When people start to recognize that they have a problem, there's a big gap between the recognition and actually seeking help. So through our pop-up exhibit, we hope to shorten that gap and make people seek help.
So what is our solution? What we propose is that we have a group of youth go to a school and present a pop-up exhibit idea to the students. Then student volunteers who have either experienced their own situation with mental health issues or someone close to them has been affected, they can come out and have a chance to share their story. We'll have peer interviewers interview the person who has been affected, and then they will record their story. We'll then take pictures of the person and put them up in the school on a photo exhibit. We will also have the person's audio of their story recording, so you can not only look at their picture, but also hear their story in the school. Other than that, we also have a written description, lighting, curtains, everything you need, and informational pamphlets at the end, along with a suggestions box. We will also have an Instagram page to farther spread this on social media so that it's not only in schools, but it's also on social media for people who cannot reach it there.
So why this works? 76 million Americans are afraid to come forward and seek help because they are ashamed of the problems they're facing, and that's a pretty big number, so we should change that.
Also, photography is very popular in youth culture today. I don't know many people who don't have a VSCO or a photography Instagram account. It's a trend, so our idea is also trendy, and with that. 90% of the information transmitted to the brain is visual. That means that when these kids look at these photos, they're going to remember it, and it's going to impact them through their peers' story. What impact will this have? Well, it will normalize experience. It will also inform youth in a popular, trendy way. It will lessen feelings of isolation for people seeing other people's stories. It cultivates understanding and empathy, and it encourages those who are affected to seek help.
Why we're doing pop-up exhibits is because we hope to start at schools and get awareness that way, and then expand statewide and become more popular with the use of social media.
Thank you for your time.
How would you identify the youth that you're going to include in the exhibit?
So we would be purely volunteer-based, and they would come to us after we talked to them at the school through our social media accounts. They could volunteer either anonymously or with their actual photo and the audio. Also, the students from the school wouldn't be at the same school, so that way it would be kept more anonymous. It would be randomized.
What kind of content are you really looking to produce? Stories?
Do you want to explain?
We're hoping to get stories from people who are personally affected by mental health issues, or people whose family and friends have been affected, as well as words of encouragement from peers.
So yeah, on the basis level, it would just be a photography pop-up exhibit that we would set up on the day with their picture, but also headphones with the recording of the interview to listen to.
And the photos would also be part of telling us the story, because I feel like a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.
Thank